So in the xy plane, line L passes through the point 0, 0 and is parallel, key statement, to the line represented by the equation y is equal to 8x plus 2. And if line L, which is this line that is represented by this equation, also passes through points 3, d, what is the value of d? First of all, we need to know that when two lines are parallel to each other, they have the same slope. So we can see that what m1 is equal to what m2. And one of the line is represented by this equation, which implies that we can determine the slope from slope-intercept form of a linear equation. So you need to recall that the slope-intercept form of a linear equation is given by y is equal to what mx plus c. So we have been given the line, which is what y is equal to what 8x plus what 2. So our focus is what is m. M in this case is equal to what 8. We are not interested in the intercept on y-axis. They can have different intercept basically, but as long as they are parallel to each other, they will have the same slope. So now it implies that the slope of this line that passes through point 3, d and 0, 0 is still 8. Why? Because both of them are parallel. It's parallel to line L, because line L passes through this and is parallel to line represented by this equation. Basically, what I'm trying to say in essence is they are going to be having, the same slope. So for us to get the slope of, to get this point D here, we are going to be using the formula for determining slope. So we know that slope, which is denoted by m, is what change in y over change in x, and that will give us y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus what x1. So what is the slope of this line? The slope is what 8, because they're going to be having the same slope. It's just that the point at which they pass through is different. So what are the coordinates? We are considering this coordinate and this coordinate. So 0, 0 implies that what x1 is equal to 0, y1 is equal to 0, and the 3, d implies that what s2 is equal to 3 and y2 is equal to what is equal to d. So if you plug it in here, the slope is what 8. 8 will now be y2. What is y2? That is d minus y1, which is 0, divided by x2. x2 is what 3 minus x1, that is what 0. All right, so if we solve it further, we have 8 is equal to what d over what 3. So if we cross multiply, we have d is equal to what 8 times 3, and that will give us what 24. So obviously the value of d for this particular problem is what 24. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.